firstly, on Monday, I think this week, the acting chief executive of Sassa filed an affidavit with the Constitutional Court, and it was about a contingency plan. Am I correct?
That's right.
What was that about?
Well, this is about the so-called contingency plan, we could say, on what to do if the Constitutional Court does not grant the 6-month extension for CPS to help Sassa administer cash grants. So this affects about 2.9 million grant recipients. It's only those who receive grants cash. And the CEO, the acting CEO of Sassa, had said in a press conference last week, we have a contingency plan, we have different sort of structures in place on what to do if we don't get the extension for CPS. But then filed an answer with the Constitutional Court on Monday to say that the so-called contingency plan is really more of a rough idea, a half-baked plan, if you like, on what they will do if they don't get the extension. Things including busing people to cash pay points, or perhaps getting mobile ATMs from the banks to help them. She said that plan is not ripe for implementation, that it hasn't been costed and it hasn't been discussed with the necessary officials. So really it's not a feasible plan on what to do if the Court doesn't grant the extension.
So ball back in Freedom Under Law's court, then what does Freedom Under Law want? And I'm assuming that it's fairly angry about this.
It is. In fact, Jeremy, the answering written submissions now from Freedom Under Law are blistering in terms of how they respond to this affidavit from the acting CEO. They want three things. They want firstly for 2 investigations to happen into Sassa and how it got to this point in its timeline of not knowing what to do with cash grant payments. It also wants punitive costs in this case as a reflection of the court's response to how Sassa's dealt with this matter and dealt with itself. And then the third thing that it wants is a truncated timeline. So it wants the court to basically hold Sassa's hand in this case, make sure that there's regular reporting, more regular reporting and more thorough reporting on how they're going to wean out CPS and bring those cash transfers in-house.
This is in spite of Sassa saying that it's confident it can deliver.
It is, and in fact the Communications Minister yesterday saying as well, we're very confident there will be a smooth rollout of social grants when the deadline hits on the 1st of April. But if you read into that affidavit from the acting CEO, the plan is not a proper plan, it's not a feasible and implementable plan within the timeline, and they're really depending on the Constitutional Court here to mop up the mess that, on at least Freedom Under Law's version, Sassa created itself.
And of course, April is just around the corner, isn't it? Erin Bates, thank you very much.